Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Invisible Head Investing. I'm the Invisible Head Investor, and today I want to make a quick video about two possible solutions or tools that can be implemented by the SEC and lawmakers to help prevent naked short selling. So let's get started. So I came across an article. Now this is an old article from April 23rd, 2007, and the headline read, SEC seen shy on naked shorting. Critics of short selling practices they deem abusive are up in arms over what they say is continued inaction by the SEC. Okay, does that sound familiar to you guys? Because in my opinion, and again, I'm not a financial advisor, this is not financial advice, this is strictly my opinion, but based on what I'm seeing today, and I'm sure what a lot of you guys are seeing, we're all coming to the same conclusion, that the SEC is not doing enough to prevent naked short selling practices from taking place, which are harming the retail investor. Now, the SEC exists in part to protect us from fraudulent activity from big hedge funds, okay, because we don't have the same tools that they do. This is supposed to be a fair marketplace, and it's not. It's a rigged system. And these hedge funds have a lot of tools that they use against us, tools that we don't have access to, such as dark pools, such as computer software, which they've spent tens, maybe hundreds of millions of dollars to give them an advantage over the retail investor. And on top of that, not only do they have those tools that give them an advantage over us, they're also using illegal trading practices to rob the retail investor. I've said it in other videos before. In my opinion, certain hedge funds out there, not all hedge funds, I'm guessing there are some decent hedge funds out there that have ethics, but we assume that other hedge funds out there are lacking in the ethics department. And they're looking at us retail investors as their personal ATMs so that they can make tens and hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions of dollars a year, by stealing from us. So let's get to the last sentence, or last couple of sentences in this article that really caught my eye. And it states here that someone named Tom Ronk, who is or was a business owner out in California and is critical of naked shorting, said that abusive short sellers could be identified if regulators cross-reference blue sheet data they have from individual account trades with the show threshold list and also through time and sales data. It's a software programming project that could easily be done. Okay, so again, this article is from 2007. Maybe the SEC has implemented something like this. I don't know. If anybody with knowledge of this, or a computer programmer, someone in IT, has any knowledge of how easy or how difficult it would be to create this kind of program, please leave a comment down below. Let us know if something like this does exist, or if it would need to be created for the SEC if it hasn't been already. But is it really that simple to create software that can autonomously sift through this blue sheet data and flag either securities that are being traded at an abnormal rate, or to flag hedge funds and institutions that are targeting a specific security and trading it at an abnormal rate? To me, again, I'm not tech savvy, but that sounds like a simple solution and something that should be in place and should have been in place for a long time. And based on other things that we've seen, other videos and stuff like that that are out there, the impression that I get is that the SEC claims that it's too difficult to identify these companies that is naked shorting a stock or naked shorting a company. Well, now I didn't know what blue sheet data was, so I looked it up. And it states here that blue sheets are formal requests for information sent out by the SEC to market makers, broker-dealers, and clearinghouses. Blue sheets ask for information related to specific securities or transactions, especially those that may have affected the price of the security. So guys, the SEC has the right to ask for this blue sheet data. If it's just a matter of electronically transferring that data into a system or a program and cross-reference that data to look for abnormal trading activity, either performed by hedge funds or other institutions, or by securities that are being traded at an abnormal rate, it should be flagged and it should be looked into. Okay, so that's one way that I think that naked shorting could be circumvented, or at least the amount of naked short selling taking place can be dramatically dropped. And then the other way is to create a different law. Politicians need to step up and change the law. Okay? My understanding is that the way the law is currently stated right now, in order to short a stock, you have to be able to locate the stock or believe that you can locate the stock so that when you need to buy the stock back, you know where you can get it from. Okay? It's to prevent synthetic shares from being created. So as long as hedge funds are saying that they believe they can locate the stock, then it's okay for them to go ahead and short the stock without having it in the first place. And to me, that's BS, because how can you sell something that you don't even have? I'm a real estate broker, and if I tried to sell a house that I don't have a listing for, I would lose my license faster than I could blink. And it wouldn't take that much effort to basically put me out of business. So how can hedge fund institutions short a stock that they don't even have possession of? And why is it allowed? Okay, now I understand that naked shorting isn't completely illegal, that market makers need to have the ability to quote unquote naked short so that they can create additional liquidity and keep the markets going. And I think that something should be done to prevent certain market makers from abusing that power, but hedge funds don't have that power. Okay? Hedge funds shouldn't have any ability to naked short sell a stock. It means nothing for them to come out and say, hey, I think I can locate it, so I'm going to go ahead and sell it. Okay? They need to have the stock in order to short sell it. So politicians need to get together, and they need to change the wording of the law and stop leaving loopholes in place so that these hedge funds and their lawyers can exploit them. Okay, so that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you think this makes sense. Maybe you guys have other solutions that I didn't think of. Maybe some of the stuff that I talked about already exists. I don't know. But leave a comment down below and let me know your opinion. I'll see you guys in the next video.